welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be having you come through a whole Sunday with me. You saw this morning I did a workout. I did a lower body workout with my cat and dog. They were there. Hi, Mary. Hello, buddy. Hello, buddy. Hello, buddy. Okay, Bear. Go away. Oh, okay, Bear. Okay, hi. Hated that. Good boy. Can't do it with your weight on me. You're actually a little too. For the finisher, I'm gonna put both ankle weights on one side because I really wanna amp it up. These are 2 pounds each, so that's 4. Then I'm gonna use 8 pounds behind my knee, so we'll have 12. Okay. Okay, why am I still kicking you? And then I'm just gonna take you through how I meal prep and my Sunday meal prep today. I think it's really interesting to watch these videos. I love getting inspiration, and I also like watching other people's routines. So right now I am gonna go through, I make a grocery list on Google Keep, and I write down, well, everything's checked off, but I write down my meals, what we're gonna have, and for breakfast, lunch, and dinners. And then I go through and I write a to prep / to make list. So I'm gonna do that right now. I just go through and make sure I don't miss anything because sometimes I do. And so for my lunch, I'm having a little bowl situation, and it's like quinoa, sugar snap peas, meatballs, and a tahini sauce. So I don't want to miss any parts of it. So I write down like make quinoa, saute snap peas, make tahini. Okay, so now I have my to prep list. It's nice and long. I'm doing a crock pot beef situation, so that one's gonna be easy. I'll start that one first and I'll show you. But since my workout this morning, we went to the dog park and it was very muddy. So then we came back and he got a bath. Bear got a bath, my dog, because it was so muddy out there. So I'm getting a little bit of a later start. It's 1:15 and we're gonna get started. Let's meal prep. It's gonna be fun. I actually love meal prepping. I really don't like having to cook throughout the week. I just feel like my fiance, is really busy. I'm really busy because I teach in the morning and I teach at night and I work full time. So it's just nice to have everything prepped so that when we come home we can just have dinner together and we don't have to be tired of like cooking or clean up, and we can take the dog on a walk, or if I'm teaching and it's really late, we can just like hang out, go to bed. Because I am a certified barre and Pilates instructor, so I teach barre and Pilates throughout the week. So this is just kind of how I like to fuel my body and my day to keep me going strong throughout the week, because it is a lot to always be like on. I feel like when I teach at night I have so much adrenaline and I just want to like have a very calm routine and not feel, it can feel overwhelming to have to like make a dish. I don't want to make a dish. I don't want to have a single thought throughout the week. And then when I teach in the mornings, I even like to prep my matcha. I don't want to, like, if I'm running late, I don't want to like miss out on my matcha because I really look forward to it. And also I just like the ease of things. I just like to know that everything's there waiting for me because I took the time to take care of myself and set myself up to have a really good week. I'm gonna pull everything out. That's what I like to do. I like to make a huge mess and then slowly chip away at it. And you know, I'm sitting there and I'm like, whoa, this is really big. On the prep for the week, Jack is having a shrimp stir fry with some rice noodles. I'm having for lunch maple chicken meatballs that Jack's gonna have for breakfast. I'm gonna have those for lunch with some quinoa and some snap peas and tahini on top. I'm gonna have yogurt. And then in my afternoon, I always like to have a snack. And right now, I've stopped having oatmeal for breakfast, which is sad. I really like oatmeal for breakfast, but I was like wanting to eat too many things a day. So I was like, okay, where else can I put this? So I'm having it as a snack, and I just make it like a smaller portion for my snack. And it's so good. I just make overnight oats, but I heat them up before I eat them because I don't like to eat my oats cold. It's kind of gross. So I like to have them hot, so I just heat it up. Breakfast, we're prepping my matcha. I like for breakfast just to have bone broth. When I wake up, I like to have my electrolytes with all my supplements in it. And then I have my matcha with this strawberry protein powder in it, so it's like filling because it's a full serving of it in there. For dinners, we're having birria beef. It's so good. I get it pre-marinated and it's not so bad, and it's really easy, and I think it tastes really good. We're having it actually by itself with asparagus and avocado. Then we're having it as a Greek bowl, so that'll be really good. Then we're having potato nachos, which is my favorite thing to have. I sometimes have it sweet potatoes and regular potatoes like mixed together. Sometimes I just do regular potatoes because that's my jam. I used to just do sweet potatoes, but I didn't like it as much. So I do regular potatoes with ground chicken. You're not gonna catch me meal prepping a chicken breast. I won't meal prep a chicken breast. I don't like a chicken breast 50% of the time when it's freshly made. There's like no shot I'm gonna like it 2 days in. I hate reheated chicken breast so much. I like ground turkey and ground chicken, and that's what I eat. First things first, actually, is we need a fun drink. Let's go, Ladybug. Meal prep is boring to you. Ways that can kind of make it more fun are like having a fun drink. If it's the morning, I'll have my matcha and do it. If it's afternoon, I'll do like an Olipop. You have something to look forward to. Sometimes I'll put on like a crime podcast, and that's interesting, or like music. A lot of the times, for an overstimulated girly, I like to have silence, and I like to block my recycle bin and my trash bin in the doorway so my dog can't come in because he's very big. He's very big, and so when he sits on my feet, I can't. Or when he's like sitting in front of the cabinets and I can't get in, I'm like, oh, you must go away. I need that. Eggs. Okay, I like to start on Jack's breakfast first just because I think that's like the only stuff I bake. No, let's get started with beef, bro. I love a crock potty. Okay, so it's so easy. You just put that in there. I'm gonna do 2 cups of water. This is 2 cups. So, I've always liked to meal prep, but we're getting married in 5 months. It's so exciting. Like 5 months, 2 weeks. And I just like to meal prep. I want to feel really good. Sometimes it's easy to, in the winter, like eat a little bit more food that makes you inflamed or doesn't make you feel or look good. And I want to look like nothing's wrong with how I look. I'd be happy to walk down the aisle just as I am. I didn't buy a wedding dress that I need to like look good for or fit into. My dress looks great. I love how I feel in it. I loved it when I bought it. But I just want to continue to do things that I know make me feel good and eat food that I know agrees with my stomach and doesn't bloat me. So that's why I like to meal prep. I know that when you're busy, especially when I started teaching here, the studios are a lot further away from where I lived before. So I'm having to invest more time into like getting to the studio and taking more time to come home, and I have to go straight to work a lot, and I have to go straight to the studios after work a lot. And I know it's easy to just like eat easy things. But I want to have things that are easy to grab, that are homemade and healthy, because I just feel better when I do that mentally also. Like I feel good about the choices I'm making. I like to keep it very simple. I don't like to do a lot of extra stuff. Like Jack has eaten the same breakfast for weeks now because he likes it and it's an easy thing for me to prep. So I'm very comfortable prepping that. I don't measure anything out with him, which is also really easy. With my things, I like to measure them out, but Jack, for his breakfast, I throw both items in a blender and just toss it into a pan and it's good to go. So I'm very lucky that that's easy. Well, I make the menu, so I plan it so that that's easy. So 2 cups of bone broth now that it's been 25 minutes after that. And I'm just gonna do it on high for 6 hours. Pro tip, to make your parchment paper stick, crumble it up and then it'll stick. Not this one, because it hates me, but that one will. I put in a lot of cottage cheese. Not too much or it's very watery. That goes in. If you are like new to eating healthy or meal prepping, just throw everything in a blender. It doesn't matter. Oh, are you gonna knock it down? He is. I'll just hold you because he's so handsome. So yeah, I don't measure anything. It's not that serious. I just put 9 eggs in a blender. I freeballed some egg whites and cottage cheese. Like those are all things that are good for you. And yeah, you can totally overeat like healthy ingredients, but if your baseline is just trying to eat good food, you're fine. It's just good to get in the habit. He's eating my freaking roses. It's good to get in the habit of just like eating good things. Some milk. And now I think the best thing, I don't sweeten these with maple syrup or honey or anything like that, or sugar. I use frozen bananas, and I swear that is the key. So I do frozen bananas and I microwave them, and they make like this like soupy syrup like you see. So I use that as the sweetener in it because it's like juicy. I don't put baking powder or anything in it. I literally just blend this girl up as she is. And it always bakes fine. If it doesn't blend, just shake it. But this tastes like a treat. Like I end up eating like, I don't know, a good amount of this as I'm meal prepping because it's so good. And I put chocolate chips in it because Jack likes that. So when he has the oats, we got this like honey spread. It's like whipped honey. It's so cool. So I'll put some on top of whatever like the piece he's gonna have with some peanut butter. If you wanted to have this as like a sweet treat or an afternoon snack, that'd be really good too if you're done. Guys, normally I put protein powder in those for Jack. He has like a oatmeal cookie protein powder that he likes, but I forgot, and I'm sure they're gonna taste just fine. I'm not taking them out. And if they don't taste just fine, I won't know because he'll eat it anyway. Let's prep oats for me. For my oats, I do oats obviously. I like the almond milk, and I do just 1 scoop of the protein powder. A serving is 2, but this is my snack. So I just do 1 scoop. And then when I have it, I put blueberries in it. I'm only prepping 4 because I still have 1, but it's cute. You put your blueberries in it and it's perfect. For my snacks, I do a 4th cup. 1/4 cup. Sorry for the switch up. My camera Storage is full. My ratio with this is 1/4 cup of oats, 2/3 cup of milk because I like them a bit wetter. Perfect. When I heat it up, it gets thicker too, so if you're not heating it up, maybe you don't put as much milk if you don't like it soupy. But I like it soupy. Ate it. Okay, not doing that. Too thin. I like to prep these in the oven and just roast them, and then when it's time for me to make them, I crisp them up in the air fryer. That's so messy. I do like to sprinkle the eggs with some cheese. That's what they're looking like. Now, normally if I was gonna be eating the potatoes right away, I would cook them on the top shelf in the oven, but I'm gonna put them on the bottom because I don't care if they're not very crispy, because when I actually am gonna be having dinner, I'm gonna put them in the air fryer right before I want to eat them, which is awesome because it only takes like 8 minutes if you do it on 400 because they're already cooked through, opposed to potatoes take like 35 minutes. So one can go on top, one can go on the bottom. People might tell you have to thaw them before. I don't subscribe to that. Yeah. Gorge. Put the lid on it. Forget about it. Then once they're hold on, I smell like shrimp. Okay, back. Now once they rust, that's when I'll season them because they put off a lot of liquid. I pour it out so the seasoning sticks to them better instead of the juice, because I'm making this as a Thai noodle dish or like a stir fry dish. So I want the Thai sauce. Why do I keep saying that? I want the stir fry sauce to stick to it. So Jack's gonna have these rice noodles, which he really likes, with canned baby corn, the little mini corns, which he really likes too. Water chestnuts, guess what? He really likes these too. He likes everything. That's why I picked it out. So those things. Then I'm gonna mandolin these actually, so it's like carrot coins. Slice up mushrooms. I'm gonna wash them this week, Jack, okay? I'm so sorry about last week. I'm gonna wash them this week. My bad, okay? And then some broccoli. I thought he was gonna get some sugar snap peas too. He might get half of one bag, but I'm gonna need both of these bags for them to be like my vegetable for the week, or else I'm just not gonna be eating that many sugar snap peas and I want to. So he's actually gonna get like a little handful because he has a lot of other stuff going on. Don't be scared. I'm also gonna do some edamame. This one's already shelled. This one isn't, so it's in the shell still. We got the oats and the eggs, and the shrimps are steaming up. Nice. And the potato check. Good job, potato. Now that the shrimp is a little more cooked and I dumped out the liquid, now we can season it because it's gonna actually stick to the shrimp. I don't think I have any chili powder, but we're gonna do onion, garlic, paprika, red pepper flakes, salt and pepper. Oh, doggy. Well, that came out. Whoopsie, sorry, Jack. Use the same pan, spray it again, and put the veggies in. It's a little small. We put some water, put the lid on, and we just let them steam, sit, settle. Okay, for the chicken actually, gorge, I'm gonna do maple syrup, maybe 2 tablespoons. I don't know if that will be really sweet or not that sweet at all, because obviously I don't want them to be gross. And a little bit of garlic powder, salt and pepper, and that's it for them. And now we get into it. Mixture, the meat is really wet, so I'm gonna do a tablespoon of oat flour. That water is burning me. Okay, cute. Oh! Hot air just hit me in the face. Gorge. It's so scary sometimes. Oh yeah. Peeking on our beef girl. Hi, beef girl. Now, this is kind of the part where I'm losing steam a little bit, and I'm like, okay, now what do I even have to do left? I just feel like I did so much. What's next? Like, my brain's not working that well. So I referred back to my list, and I did a lot so far, and I just needed a refresher on what else was left. So I'm gonna prep my yogurts. I honestly just measure out the yogurt I'm gonna have. It's nothing crazy. And I just measure it out and put it in a mason jar. So I'll grab a couple of these and do my yogurt, and that way, one step at a time, I'm getting through it. The night before, I'll actually wash strawberries because I don't want them sitting in there all week, and cut those up and put them in, and then put some peanut butter powder because I'm a peanut butter fiend and I just can't have the amount of peanut butter that I want to have in a day and the calories I want to eat in a day. Like, that just, it doesn't really work out for me. But I just was at the store and they had a chocolate version. I'm really excited to try. With Jack, we never have Tupperware that's big enough, so we have to use the salad spinner to store his food. I'm changing my lunch because this tastes with the veggies are so good in this that I'm gonna still do like the quinoa veggies meatball situation, but I'm gonna put this sauce on top. Nice. My meatballs just came out of the oven. Here are my veggies. My quinoa's cooking away, looking very gorgeous. I just put the patties and the other meatballs in the oven, or the air fryer, because I didn't love how they turned out in the oven. Like, that looks way worse than that. So they're over there cooking away. I always eat this slice and he gets those ones. That's why he only gets 4. So good. I'm definitely over this. Is that chocolate? No, that's my pimple. Cute. Okay. We have Jack's breakfast, my lunches, the potatoes for our potato nachos, and Jack's oat bars. So that is my meal prep. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you were able to gain inspo or just enjoyed watching. It was a lot. It took me, it's 4:12 now. I think it took me 3 hours, but I'm meal prepping for 2 people, so one person might not take as long. Hi, Bear. And now Bear's ready to go on a walk. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great week. Bye.